Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making shawarma wrap, or you could call it chapati, or you could call it burrito, but there is one or two things I will want to say before I start, because I had a recipe that called for coconut flour, and then I used my zero carb. This is what I call my zero carb coconut flour. Unlike the normal coconut flour, I reprocess it. Like, this is what I get from the normal coconut flour, and this is what I get from mine. But apart from that, what I try to avoid, because I have come to find out that we are limited in our choices of flour to use in keto cooking and keto baking and whatever, and coconut is one of the major. But when you keep having that coconut taste in everything you eat, at the end of the day, you're gonna get tired of it. But with the zero carb coconut flour, I have a video in my channel. I have a video in the channel where you can learn how to do that. You have a flour that is like, it is tasteless, odorless, and carbless. It's practically just what you need, because whatever meal you make, it takes in the flavor of whatever you add to it. So you're not having that problem of coconut taste in everything. Even when I first tried this recipe, I used coconut oil to fry it. The taste was no, I didn't use coconut, but I used the oil and I didn't like it. So these are the ingredients. I'm going to be making it two ways. I'm going to show you how to make the plain one, and then in case you need the one with the wheat, kind of false wheat, kind of look and texture, I will also show you how to do that. Let's start. For about a portion, depending on if you want it big or if you want it small, I'm going to be using half a cup of my zero carb coconut flour, one tablespoon of psyllium husk. Just about a tablespoon is okay. This is this is garlic. Is it? No, this is a little onion powder, or you could use garlic powder, but I don't have that, so I'm using what I have. Salt to taste. And you know me now, I'm African and I'm extra, so I'm going to add a little adobo, but you might not do it if you don't want to. But I need a little extra taste of whatever in it. Mix all of them together. Now the next one is going to be 1 egg white. So this is my egg yolk collection. I'm still going to make a recipe with that, but for now I just need an egg white. No, that ain't gonna happen. I just need your whites. Okay, yes. Okay, so it's as easy as that. This is what we have here, and some hot water. Enough water to give you a paste. Okay, this is what we get. I'm just gonna put that aside and show you the recipe for the wheat so that we can roll them together. Now for the wheat version of it, instead of half a cup of what I used before, I'm using 1/4 cup of my 0 carb coconut flour. Then I have my flax meal. I'm going to use also a 1/4 cup. Quarter cup of half. Okay, yeah. Ooh, I am so sorry, people. That was not a 1/4 cup. That was not a 1/4 cup. That was 1/3. I am so sorry. Okay. Let's see what is going to happen. Let's not get it twisted, people. This is what I'm going to do. Start all over again. Okay, let's use half a cup. I was wondering why it was so much. Half a 1/4 cup, 1/4 cup of this, a tablespoon of psyllium husk, some onion powder, salt to taste, optional double seasoning, optional. You really have to mix up very well before you add the egg, because sometimes the coconut flour tends to have clump. So it is now for my egg white. I also keep my shell for something else, my egg yolk, something else. Stir in. Your hot in water. Oh, my water is not really that hot anymore, just warm. The flax meal is very water absorbent, so you have to like keep adding water little by little until you get the consistency that you want. But it has to be not too soft, not too hard. You don't want it too hard, it's going to be difficult to roll out. Somebody asked about this. Yes, you can use your frying pan. I only use it because it's more convenient for me. So here you need parchment paper, and you cannot do this without parchment paper. You cannot do this without the parchment paper. We're going to start with this one first. You can portion it in two if you want. It's always so okay. This one I'm doing is not the rolling. It's basically as if I am kneading it. So now you start rolling it out from all sides. You start rolling it out. And roll it as thin as possible. The one I made at first, I made it in a rectangular, this thing, I liked it. But then we need the circular edges to be able to close it in. You can have your frying pan if you want to use frying pan. And yes, you can also do this with okay, see, so you have to roll it out as thin as possible. Now it is ready. I hope it is the size of our skillets and not too wide for it. So I'm gonna use my butter. You can use any oil, and please, if you don't want that coconutty taste, don't try it with coconut oil. Don't even go there. Frankly speaking, you might like it, but I hated it when I had that. When I first used coconut oil on it, it was horrible. So I'm just going to allow the pan or the oil to dry out, because there's always water in most butter. Water in butter. Ooh, that sounds like a rhyme. Water in butter. Yes, there's always some water, some atom of water in butter. So we're going to allow it to heat up. I have it on basically 220. Okay. All right, I think that is ready. I'm going to gently put that in. I knew I was gonna go off. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. I don't want to go and miss it. All right. Okay, people. Now, whilst that one is still cooking, we're going to work on wheat version. On our wheat version, so you're gonna go through the same process. First of all, you practically kind of knead it You can portion this in two if you want. Like maybe you're making a burrito. For burrito, you know, burrito is smaller. You're making chapati. Okay. Just the size. You just put it in the size that you want. I'm having it like that because, frankly speaking, I'm gonna make one big giant shawarma when I'm ready. A very big one. It's not gonna be that big anyways. So I basically like knead it when I'm done. Ooh, this is what water does to this thing. I think there should be a power transfer. Okay. Then I start rolling it out in circles. You do it from different angles until you get a perfect not perfect anyway, until you get a circle. In the white version, let's see what's cooking. So we're going to allow it to cook for some time, and then we will flip it over. Don't flip like me. I flip like my mother. Yep. I flip like my mama. Yep. So, ooh, this thing has a little opening. Let's see. So that is what you do until it browns on both sides and it is ready. So that is why you have to like spread it as wide as possible, because when it starts cooking, it shrinks down a bit. So this one is ready. It's ready. Take it out. Now we are going to do the one for the wheat. Sweet. Just gonna layer it in. Don't mind me, don't do this at home. I am used to hot stuffs. Yeah, I was born into it, so. Okay, so while this is cooking, I'm still gonna make another video and show you how to make your, is it burrito, shawarma. Next one is making the wrap, shawarma wrap. No, I don't want to make shawarma. I don't feel like eating shawarma. Yeah. What is the next recipe for that? It's going to be some bacon. What will I use now? I've not used it here days. Let's see what's in some bacon. So it doesn't really take much time to cook. It's ready, as you can see. It's basically ready. Ready. So this is what we have. This is what we as in me and you, I experience. This is what we have. Our shawarma, burrito, chapati, whatever you call it, wrap 2 ways. You can have this if you want the wheat feel. You can have this if you want the plain, made with coconut flour without the coconut taste. You could actually make it with almond if you want, but yeah, I'm just saying. Sometimes I prefer using my 0-carb coconut flour because I know I'm still going to get carbs from other sources. It helps me bring it down a bit more. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. In the next part of this video, or maybe in the next video, or maybe in some time in the future, I'm going to show you how to make shawarma. Yeah, some shawarma. Ooh, yeah. Okay.